The first thing to do is to create a hair care routine. Now, a hair care routine is like your personal hair guide. It entails a set of practices that you will do consistently in order to take the best care of your hair. Now, there are many hair care routines out there, but I think that when you're starting out your natural hair journey, you should opt for the simplest routine. Because one, you want to be able to easily pinpoint what is working and what is not working for you. And two, you don't want to get overwhelmed and up off the natural hair train before it even gets you where you want to go. Your hair care routine can be as simple as shampooing, conditioning, moisturizing, and putting your hair in a style that keeps you from having to style your hair on a daily basis. The second thing would be choosing the right hair tool. So my beginners who had processed hair, I want you to know that taking care of your natural hair is different from taking care of your perm hair. Natural hair has different needs and requires different things, and that includes different tools. For example, when you have perm hair, you can use fine tooth comb and it does no damage to your hair. But with natural hair, that causes a lot of damage. It causes ripping, tearing, and breaking. And that is because the texture of natural hair is different from perm hair. Perm hair is straight and it's light. But with natural hair now, it's like it's like a whole tree, like a big tree. It's just thick and huge and very voluminous. So a fine tooth comb will not get the job done without causing damages, which makes a wide tooth comb the best option for this hair type. I will leave the link to a video in the description on 10 tools you will need as a beginner to grow your hair. Thirdly are the products you will use. And I've said this in a video before, and I'll say it to you, my beginners. You don't need a shelf of products to grow your hair. You just need a set of products that gets the job done. Of course, products are important, but they are useless without good hair care techniques. Once you find that shampoo, conditioner, and moisturizing products that works well for your hair, you literally don't need to get anything new unless those products stops working for you. Your focus should predominantly be on using those products that are already working for you consistently, alongside implementing some good hair care techniques that will facilitate the healthy growth of your natural hair. Subsequent is doing your research. And for all my ladies who are watching this, or men, thank you for trying to find out how to grow your natural hair as a beginner and clicking on this video, because that is exactly what you're doing right now. Your research. Knowledge is key, right? Yes, I believe so too. Whenever you're starting something new, educating yourself should be a must. One thing I'll tell you though, when you're doing your research on natural hair, do it based on your hair type. So don't be watching persons with curly hair and doing what they're doing. They don't have your hair type. So it's a 99.5% chance that what they're doing and using to their hair will not work for your hair. So look for people that has your hair type. If your hair is on the 4C side, look for people with 4C hair. If it's on the 4B side, look for people with 4B hair. This makes your life much more easier, and the chances of you making mistakes and going through that trial and error phase that most of us went through, that didn't have access to the information you now have access to, you can prevent yourself from going through that struggle. Lastly is to be consistent. The thing is, you will not know if something works or is working unless you give it time. Give it your time by creating a schedule for it. Like when or how often will you be using the shampoo to wash your hair? Will it be weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly? How often will you moisturize your natural hair? Will you moisturize twice a week, once a week? When I went natural, I started out washing my hair weekly. Then I found out that it wasn't working out for me and I started to do it monthly. So you have to try as well as give things good amount of time to really figure out if it's something that's going to work for you long term.